In the last episode, we saw the spiritual Ramakrishna Mott of Atpur and the historic and the beautiful Radha Madhav temple and Chondi Mandap. In this episode, we will see the age-old deity of Radha Krishna of Shampad or Shamirpad and the famous Rajballavi temple and the Bengal handloom. After completing Radha Govinda temple, we came to Shamirpad, about 5 kilometers away, riding through the curvy lanes of the village. Although I had to ask for directions a bit, such a ride through the meandering lanes of the village was a pleasure. Like the tree on the premises of Radha Govinda temple, this tree is also more than 500 years old and a testimony of the changing times. The deity of Radha Gopinath is worshipped here along with Lord Balaram. This deity was originally worshipped by Sri Nityananda Mahaprabhu, which was handed over to Sri Parameshwari Das, and ever since this deity has been worshipped here. We are late and hence couldn't see the deity. Just had to remain satisfied with the photograph. Purohit Ji was decorating the temple on the occasion of Diwali and Kali Pujo. Here goddess Lakshmi is worshipped on Kali Pujo. The Thakur Dalan is decorated with lots of historical paintings and photographs. This painting in particular is by Raja Ravi Verma. It's a real luck to see such a masterpiece in such a place. I couldn't get any more details about the painting though. After completing Shamirpad, we are off to another location, Rajbol Hat.
এখন চলেছি ওই রাজবল্লভ হাটের দিকে। তো ওইখানে ওই মন্দিরটা দেখবো। তো এই আগে দীপেন্দুদা যাচ্ছে, আমরা এখন এই গ্রামের ভেতর দিয়ে যাচ্ছি। ওই সবার সামনে যে ভদ্রলোক যাচ্ছেন গাড়ি নিয়ে, ওনার সাথে আগেই দেখা হয়েছিল এই আটপুরে রাধা গোবিন্দ জীবন মন্দিরের সামনে। ওনার সাথে হঠাৎ দেখা গেছে, ওরা আমার সাথে আসুন আমি দেখিয়ে দিচ্ছি। তো উনি আমাদের নিয়ে যাচ্ছেন গ্রামের ভিতরে, রাস্তাটা অসাধারণ।
Rajbol Hat is a non-descriptive town in the Jongipada block of Hooghly district, but its history dates back to the 16th century when it was the capital of the Bhuri Shrestha kingdom. This is the well-known ancient temple of Rajballavi Devi. This temple is 6 kilometers away from the Ramakrishna Mott Atpur. Goddess Rajballavi is said to be very powerful and attracts a large number of devotees from far and near. The temple is said to be nearly 750 years old and has been said by Raja Sadananda Roy, who had a dream of the goddess and got the idol made according to that dream. Devi is larger than normal female standing, fair complexion like moonbeam. She is two-handed, her right hand holding a knife and the left a human skull. Her right foot is placed on the chest of Mahakal Shiv. Her left foot rests on the head of Vairava, also known as Birupaksha. She has three eyes, bedecked with many ornaments. A huge crown rests on her head. She wears a sari, the usual wear of a Bengali female. The mother has vegetable and fish as bhog and smokes a hookah. The original temple, which was completely ruined, has been replaced by the new temple. The road just by the side of the Rajvallavi temple leads you to Tatipada. During the British period, Rajbol Hat has an important center of silk industry, and in 1789, East India Company set up a commercial residency at Rajbol Hat. The silk survives to this day, and the sound of the handlooms can still be heard in Rajbol Hat. Usually the whole family is into weaving trade. Mothers and ladies usually prepare the thread and the bobbins which are used in weaving. The threads are prepared, colored and spun into these bobbins which are then used to make saris. This palette is set as the design of the sari and the threads are weaved accordingly. Not far away from now, like the century-old temple, this hand weaving will be gone completely. The art won't exist because it's not economically that much viable. Perhaps that is all about development. After Rajbol Hat, we set out for the nearby temple of Darattu. Idols of goddess Kali is on the way to the pandals for worship. Although I have been there before, but wanted to be there with my partner Omlan Dash. You can check my video on Darattu in my channel. Check out the description for the link. Situated 10 kilometers from the Haripal station, Darattu is named after the ancient village goddess Darika Chondi. The Raj Rajeshwar temple of Babupada was built by Apurva Mohan Sinha Roy in the year 1774. By the middle of the 16th century, the ancestors of Apurva Mohan came from Jodhpur and started living here. This temple consists of lots of terracotta designs, but most of them are weathered off. The ancestral god of Sri Raj Rajeshwar is worshipped here. Today being Kali Pujo, there will be some special pujo also. Purohit Ji is performing Sandhya Arati. This light is ignited as it's Deepavali today. May the light of the lamp illuminate this entire world, suffering from the pandemic, and bring peace, health, and happiness to the humankind. This was our last destination today, and we started our return to Kolkata. It will be a nice bouquet of destinations for a weekend day trip from Kolkata this winter, which you can all try. As we negotiated the lovely roads on our return, I kept thinking about the age-old history of the place and its changing times. Kolkata is glittering with the lights of Diwali and Kali Pujo, but somehow amid all these glitters lingers the thought of ashram, the Radha Govinda temple, the tree of the Shamir Part, and the music of weaving. Hope you like them too. Not very long, we'll be back with another journey. Please do like, share, and subscribe to get the notifications of new videos and to inspire this effort. Till we meet again, take care and thanks for watching.